Here is the gazebo. It's finished now. Put these braces in. Has the roof. I closed up most of these, except for where I need to run some wiring and such. Like there, I'm going to be putting a plug in. But the way I set it up was the longwise, because the pitch of the roof runs this way. So I tied these, that way the roof doesn't bow out. So you got those are tied together with a 2x10s, and of course we got the 4x6s as bracing on both sides all the way around. Got three. I need three there in the middle and two on each end and two down here. And then I put these two 4x6s to support the center beam of the roof, and then two extras just for extra support, plus it looks good. And I put, after I screwed it all together, I put these really big carriage, or the lag bolts, I guess, here all the way across. Every big major joint has a large lag bolt. Even down here, even the angle ties have carriage bolts that run all the way through to there, all the way around. This one too. See, this here is actually a threaded rod that runs from here all the way to this side, and it's the same way on that other one for the long ones. The shorter runs, we just have these carriage bolts that are pulling through like that. This is the center beam, and I did the same thing with it that I did with the ends. It should be pretty strong. The only place I used hangers was on the inside boards that run from here to that 2x10. From the inside 2x10 to the inside 2x10, but all of the outsides are hard bolted in to keep it strong, to keep it from swinging out. All of these are 16 inches on center, and I use the hurricane ties, and I painted them just so it looks good. But you know, just for ease, because it's easier to do that than it is to cut out notches and set them in. But after I painted them, they look good, and that way they match the ties that I put in place. And like I said before, I just sank in bolts down into the concrete, and I use concrete epoxy to hold them in place. And then I put these beams right up here. This is where the ceiling fan's gonna go on both sides. There's one there and one there, because it is 24x16. So it's a pretty good size gazebo. As you can see, we got 3 of these tables that are gonna go in there, and it should have no problem fitting them in. So that way we have a nice way to keep dry. And of course, there's concrete pads where the old house used to sit. And we're gonna probably put a fire pit right out there in front, which we already have the fire pit right there.